So, as we move forward with a greater level of awareness, consciousness about this process, like I'm saying to you, that a needy person, an insecure person cannot through action move forward. A beggar can't be in any way told what steps to take to get them to be financially prosperous. If somebody needs money or needs anything to feel okay, they are insecure. And whether it's a money beggar needing money or a love beggar needing love, you cannot have the conversation with them around let's take action to go beyond where you are, to become other than you are. You've got to work with releasing, flowing the energy, and receiving. And this is the feminine energy we're working with compared to the masculine energy, which is be against something, before something, and use whatever you can do to control it to get it. When you get it, then you will be okay. So we're working with a completely different methodology from the so-called success methodologies of our time. And as I said, the great masters were able to perform miracles in their own lives and with others because they used a spiritual technology. They used a technology of being, interacting, relating, and experiencing. That's what spiritual power is about, being. Personal power is about relating and interacting. And creative power is about actually experiencing. And that's what we focused on. Being, relating, and experiencing. In the force model, there's no being with something, aware of something. There's no relating to it powerfully and supporting a preferred experience. That doesn't exist in the usual methodology of success literature on the planet. So this is very different. And as I was saying, you don't know. You just know you've got a yearning within you for something more. Some of you may have turned to different avenues and looked for, material support and turned out to be a dead end, or you might have got some bits and pieces of it. Here, we are supporting that soul calling within us, that we are actually five-dimensional beings, and we are unaware that we are fifth-dimensional beings, and we are lost in fourth-dimensional experience of life. We think we're the body, the mind. We think that, our actions are so powerful and that we are limited in this world to our actions and what we say and what we do and whether we can control and force. So a lot of us don't know that we are actually now fifth-dimensional beings. We have misidentified with the fourth-dimensional self, and we think that it's about us talking and acting and doing and getting, and that's how reality is shifted or reality is changed. If I can beg somebody to give me money or love, if I can demand money and love from somebody, and if I can threaten somebody with a gun or threaten them with whatever it is, if I withhold and control in some way, or if I threaten, if I scream and shout, if I attack somebody, if I intimidate somebody, if I interrogate somebody, I'll make their life so miserable, they'll give me what I want. Overt and covert manipulation from the ego. So, going forward, we want to realize that the way we are going to achieve, basically this is a crash course in spiritual empowerment. And it's a 10-part crash course in spiritual empowerment. There may be, after the first 5 sessions, a practice session with everybody where people might get to bring their stuff and talk and support. And maybe after the 10th session, there may be an optional, again, practice session, more like a workshop, mini workshop, because I did tell you that this is a seminar-based teaching. Basically, I share information, I give you a lot of support materials. It's for you to study it, it's for you to apply it, it's for you to practice it. There's a bit of question and answer. When we have our support sessions, you can ask me more questions there, we can relate more there. We've got students providing support for fellow students, and as I said, in time, those students will be able to give those students who've done the first 3 workshops, who've done the first 3 support sessions, or most of it, and they can get that support either in a group setting, or they can get that support maybe personally. We'll see about that. So this program is evolving. You are part of something very historic, I must tell you that. I told you it's after 20 years that I've opened myself up to the public and the world. And we've got a YouTube channel, and there are, lots of materials being put on there every week, and there's a lot more to be put in. So I am committed to sharing with the world what I gained in over 20 years, in over 2 decades of personal experience, growth experience, professional growth experience, working with others. I am now ready to share it with the world. I'm happy to do it. I want to do it. And it's after today, you'll begin to see the potential of where we're going. It's still the 4th session, so you can't see it. You are the first batch of people. You have had the opportunity that very few people will have after this, because this is where I'm being with you, and I'm talking to you very frankly and honestly, and we're going through this together. But after the pilot program, these various ideas will be condensed into mini courses and presented to the world for people who want to do these courses. One of the courses will be Ease as a Spiritual Path. Ease as a universal spiritual path. And that's what we're going to cover today. So, I'm holding your hand. You are the seeker on the path. We have a vision that we're working towards. And this is the process. There is a process. If you want to become a motorist, you have a yearning to be independent, mobile, and you will then begin to support that in the various areas of your life. Like if you are a person who wants to be like non-dependent, you get a job, or you get a career, or you'll get your own, you get a driver's license, depending which way about you are in the world, and you move towards independent living. And one of the ways will be to get a driver's license. So in the same way, if you are moving to the 5D, the next level of human evolution, if you are interested in operating from beyond the mind and thinking, beyond the words and speaking, beyond the feelings and emoting, beyond the actions, beyond control and manipulation, if you want to operate 5D, spiritual power, your being, then the soul is yearning to express itself in a more authentic version of you. And this vision of spiritual growth, personal development, and experiential enrichment, or life and afterlife enrichment, is the vision, is one way that the soul can actually support, that you can support yourself at a higher level of living. And the Universal Bliss 10-part program is that vehicle. It's the vehicle. So this is a historic process. You will see, some of you here will become presenters and teachers of the methodologies, the many different methodologies that are going to come through, that have come through and will come through this 10-part series. And step by step we will progress together. So you have that opportunity. Congratulations to you for taking that opportunity. You are receiving the materials. You're part of the initial launch of this whole thing, and you have an opportunity to gain from it and to develop yourself and subsequently support others down the line as it is being shared with other people. Today, right here, we have people from all around South Africa. I did tell you we have people from Durban, Johannesburg, Cape Town. I forgot to tell you we have people from George. We have South Africa. We have people from on our chat from Pretoria. We have people from around the world. We have people from Canada listening in and participating. We have people from Dublin, from around the world, and from Holland as well. So this work is already international. I haven't even begun it, but it's already international. And it will become more grounded in us, and in the theoretical grounding and the experiential grounding. I will write it out. I will support it further to be grounded, and there will be courses and booklets and books on this aspects of it. So I'm just letting you know that you are on a path, an amazing, awesome path, as you will see. And that is the end of my introduction. I'm moving on.